determine the change in velocity of a plane. Oh, I've got to draw a plane. As it changes from 255 meters per second west to 160 meters per second east. Oh, not only do I have to draw one, I've got to draw one pointing the other direction. Yeah, this is going to be bad. All right, that could have been much worse. That's okay. Except it's a bit chunky at the back. That's where the passengers are. Okay, so our plane was going 255 meters per second west, and it finishes at 160 meters per second east. Okay, what's our sign convention? Which one are we calling positive? Which one should we call positive?
West.
Why do you do that? I'm just going to go with the opposite of what Guy says. So correct. We are going east is positive. Okay? So we need to remember our subtraction thing. So our change in velocity is equal to our final velocity minus our initial velocity. Okay? Our final velocity is 160. Positive, because it's in the east direction, minus that 255. Now 255 is negative because it's in the opposite direction. So we have to do minus negative 255. Okay? Does this make sense? We always subtract, but if it's in the other direction, we have to subtract the subtraction. Okay? From our formula, V2 minus V1, but V1 just happens to be a negative. So in fact, we end up adding them. Okay. So what was that? 415. Okay, now the other thing, 415, this answer comes out positive. So what does that mean? Which direction is it in? If our answer is positive, east. Good. If our direction is positive, that means it's east. Okay? So just remember that formula. Final minus initial, plug in your numbers, be careful of your negatives, and it should tell you the direction it ends up in as well. Okay? Now, also, if you think about this, our plane is initially traveling to the west. It's then got to turn around and go to the east. So, of course, the change in velocity has to be to the east. Yeah, right. There's a really quick flip it does. All right? So, yeah, our change in velocity has to be east. Again, apply the common sense rule. Make sure it all makes sense to you.